English language lesson. This lesson is for Form 1 students. This lesson is based on the textbook Past 2. The theme is Health and Environment. We are doing Unit 4 and the topic is Life on Earth. Dear students, let's begin by looking at the learning standards. Here we have the main skills. They are speaking, reading, listening and also writing. So the main skill for speaking is 2.1.1. Ask about and give detailed information about themselves and others. Reading 3.1.2. Understand specific details and information in simple longer text. Listening 1.1.1. Understand with little or no support the main ideas in simple longer text on a range of familiar topics. And writing 4.1.1. Give detailed information about themselves and others. Next, we have also the complementary skills. Here we have speaking 2.1.1. Ask about and give detailed information about themselves and others. Speaking 2.3.1. Keep interaction going in short exchanges by checking understanding of what a speaker is saying. Reading 3.1.1. Understand the main points in simple longer text. Reading 3.1.2. Understand specific details and information in simple longer text. Then we have listening 1.1.2. Understand with little or no support specific information and details in simple longer text on a range of familiar topics. And the last one, writing 4.2.3. Produce a plan or a draft of 2 paragraphs or more and identify and modify this appropriately in response to feedback. Let's begin our lesson with an introduction. Dear students, can you identify all these wonders of the natural world? Scan this link to answer the quiz. The quiz is on how stuff works. The next lesson is culture awareness. Dear students, for cultural awareness, you are going to read about safaris in South Africa. Look at the pictures. Which animal can you name? So in the pictures, maybe you can see giraffe, you can see also rhinoceros, and you can see elephant. Now read and listen. Which animals live at Tula Tula?
Unit 4. Cultural Awareness. Safaris in South Africa. Exercise 2. Tula Tula Wildlife Reserve. About Tula Tula.
Tula Tula is a private wildlife reserve and hotel. Tula Tula means peace in Zulu, the language of a famous South African tribe. Tula Tula is in KwaZulu-Natal province in South Africa. This is where the Zulu tribe comes from.
Wildlife.
The area is home to hundreds of species of animals, including rhinoceros, leopards, crocodiles and giraffes.
Rescued animals.
In 1999, the owner of Tula Tula, Lawrence Anthony, rescued a herd of 7 elephants and brought them to his wildlife reserve. Since then, the family has grown to 25 elephants. The story of his experiences with the elephants is the subject of his book, The Elephant Whisperer. The owners of Tula Tula adopted Tabo, a baby rhino, in 2009 when he was just a few days old. He now lives on the wildlife reserve.
Accommodation.
Guests stay in luxury tents with beds and showers. There are some outdoor showers too, if you don't mind monkeys watching you from the trees.
Meals.
A lot of guests say the food is the best thing at Tula Tula. Don't forget to try a traditional African braai, barbecue.
Activities.
Local guides, who have a lot of knowledge about the area, take groups of guests on safaris. You can also go on organised walks and learn about unusual plants that only grow in South Africa.
When to visit.
Tula Tula is open all year. In winter, April to August, the temperature is usually warm in the day and cool at night. In summer, September to March, the days are hot and the nights are warm.
Dear students, which animals live at Tula Tula? Answers: rhinoceros, leopards, crocodiles, giraffes, elephants, and monkeys. Now read the text again and choose the correct answers. Tula Tula is a Zulu word or B, a South African tribe. Answer is a Zulu word. Number 2, Lawrence Anthony wrote a book about elephants or his wildlife reserve. Answer is elephants. Number 3, a lot of guests A, like the food, B, don't like the food. Answer is like the food. Number 4, guests can observe wild animals on their own or with other people. So answer will be with other people. Number 5, the hottest time of the year at Tula Tula is the winter or the summer. So the answer is the summer. Now let's look at the next exercise. Answer the question. Think of 3 kinds of wild animals in your country. Where do they live and are they endangered? So here we can answer. The first animal or wild animal is Malayan tiger. There are 3 areas: Taman Negara, Endarompin Forest Complex, and Belum Temenggong Forest Complex. The second wild animal is Malayan tapir. So it can be found in the peninsula of Malaysia. And the last one is orangutan. You can find them in Sipilok Orangutan Rehabilitation Center. So are they endangered? Answer is yes. These 3 wild animals are endangered. The next lesson is grammar. Dear students, today you are going to learn grammar, and, some and any. Study the table and copy as well as complete the rules. Let's look at countable nouns. He wrote a book. That's an elephant. It's home to some rescued animals. So you see the word a, book, an elephant, and some rescued animals. I haven't got a camera. There aren't any lions. Is that a crocodile? Are there any giraffes? Now let's look at uncountable nouns. Try some traditional African food. There wasn't any time to go on a safari. Did you see any wildlife? In affirmative sentences, we use answer is some with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So you can use some for both plural countable nouns and also uncountable nouns. In negative sentences and questions, we use any with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Let's look at more sentences in this table. Countable nouns. He climbed a mountain. There's an elephant. There are some great beaches. I haven't got a car. There aren't any animals on the island. Is that a waterfall? Are there any owls? Now let's look at uncountable nouns. I need some information about volunteering. There isn't any clean water in some countries. Do you try any special food? Now let's look at much, many, a lot of. For countable nouns, there are a lot of volunteering projects. I didn't go to many boring places. How many people were there? So here you use a lot of, many, and let's look at uncountable nouns. We had a lot of time to explore the city. There isn't much rain in summer. How much food will we need? So here also you can see a lot of and much. So let's look at the language note. We very rarely use many and much in affirmative sentences. There are some examples such as many people say or much of the time, but the best advice for students is to use a lot of instead of many and much in affirmative sentences. Now copy and complete the sentences with a, and, some or any. Number 1, I would like information please. So answer is some information please. Number 2, is there an airport near the wildlife reserve? Number 3, shall I bring a camera? Number 4, will I see any wild animals? And number 5, do I need any warm clothes? Now for number 3, study the table and choose the correct words to complete rules A, B and C. Uncountable nouns. There are a lot of things to do. We didn't see many wild animals. How many endangered species live there? Uncountable nouns. We had a lot of fun on holiday. There isn't much water in the river. How much time we will have? So A, in affirmative sentences we use much, a lot of, with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So answer is we use a lot of. Number 2, in negative sentences and questions we use many or much with plural countable nouns. So answer is many. In negative sentences and questions we use a lot of or much with uncountable nouns. So the answer is much. Now for exercise 4, look at the picture, then correct the sentences, use a lot of, many and much. Sentence given, she has not or hasn't got many clothes. The sentence, she has got a lot of clothes. Number 1, she hasn't got much sun cream. Answer, she has got a lot of sun cream. Number 2, she has got a lot of mosquito bites. The sentence, she hasn't got many mosquito bites. Number 3, there's a lot of space in the room. The sentence, there isn't much space in the room. Number 4, there aren't any mosquitoes. So the correct answer is, there are a lot of mosquitoes.
Unit 4. Grammar in Context. Natural Science. Exercise 6.
What is a vertebrate? It's an animal with a backbone. Read about these 4 different types of vertebrates.
1. Dolphin. This animal looks like a fish, but it is actually a mammal.
2. Penguin. This animal has feathers and it spends a lot of time in the water.
3. Human being. Although this animal doesn't have much hair on its body, it is a mammal. Scientists believe it is the most intelligent animal on Earth.
4. Crocodile. This reptile is one of the oldest animals on Earth. It appeared on this planet as early as the dinosaurs, more than 200 million years ago.
Dear students, the next lesson is on integrated skills. Dear students, for the lesson on integrated skills, you are going to read the first passage or text. So it is about a day as a volunteer.
Have fun and do something useful this weekend. Are you aged 14 to 16? We need you for these great volunteer days. Work with wildlife. Find out what it's like to work in a zoo. You can help the zookeepers for a day. Duties include feeding some of the animals or cleaning the penguin pool. More activities available. Location, Chester Zoo. Be a friend to a blind teenager. Accompany a blind teenager on holiday in London and let him or her see the sights through your eyes. Location, London. Clean a beach. Join one of our green teams at your local beach on Saturday and help to pick up litter. Location, all over the UK. Help some insects. Bees and butterflies are disappearing from the countryside. Plant flowers that will help to bring them back. Location, Dartmoor National Park. Search the website to find out more about voluntary work in your area.
Dear students, read the website and answer the questions. Which activity or activities lets you, number 1, help another person? So the answer is, be a friend to a blind teenager. Which activity or activities let you do something positive for the environment? The answer is, clean a beach, help some insects. The last one, which activity or activities let you care for animals? The answer is, work with wildlife. Now for number 2, which activity do you think sounds the most interesting and why? Let's look at the skill builders, reading, scanning a text. When reading a web page, you don't need to read all of the information. Learn how to scan a text. In other words, to read a text quickly to find out what the main ideas are. This is the way to save you a lot of time.
Unit 4. Integrated Skills. A day as a volunteer. Exercise 3. Conversation 1.
The sand looks much cleaner now. Can we have a break? It's hot.
We can soon, but there's still plenty of rubbish to pick up.
Oh yeah, there are some cans over there. Let's go and get them. Bring the rubbish bag over here, Tina.
Conversation 2.
We're getting on the bus now, John. Careful. That's it. 1 to Oxford Street, please.
And 1 ticket to Oxford Street for me too, please.
There you go.
Thanks. Let's sit here.
What are we going to do now?
I'm going to take you to my favourite cafe. It's got the best sandwiches in London. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Conversation 3.
Right, Anthony. Here's the food for the giraffes. You can feed it to them by hand if you like.
Okay. Like this?
Yes. Don't worry. They're very friendly. They're enjoying those carrots. Right. In a minute, we're going to go over to the elephant house. The elephants like playing with water, so you might get a bit wet.
Sounds fun.
Yes, it is. Here, I've got this waterproof jacket for you.
Great. Thanks.
Let's look at the answers for activity 3. Which of the activities from the webpage are the teenagers doing? So the answer is Clean the beach, be a friend to a blind teenager, and work with wildlife. Now listen again and answer the questions. Conversation 1. What does the boy want to do? Answer is have a break. Number 2. What does he see? Some cans. For question 3, this is for conversation 2. Where will the girl and boy get off the bus? So answer is where? Answer is Oxford Street. Number 4. What will they do there? So answer is go to a cafe. Now for conversation 3, question 5. What food is the boy giving the giraffes? Answer is some carrots. And the last question, number 6. Where are the people going next? So the answer is the elephant house.
Unit 4. Integrated Skills. Expressing Preferences. Exercise 5.
Hello there. How can I help?
Hello. I'd like to sign up for the volunteer day.
Great. Do you want to help in the zoo gift shop?
That's a nice idea. But I want to help wildlife. I'd rather do something with the animals.
Okay. How about cleaning the penguin pool?
Well, I don't mind cleaning, but I don't really like water. Could I feed the animals?
Yes. Maybe that's a better idea for you. You can help one of the zookeepers feed the elephants.
Thanks. That sounds more interesting than the other activities.
No problem.
Do you need any details from me?
Yes. Could you please fill in this form?
Okay.
Let's look at the answer for the dialogue. Here you have listen to the dialogue and choose the correct answers for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So there are blanks here. So the answer number 1 is gift shop, number 2 nice, number 3 don't, number 4 elephants, and the last one number 5 activities. Now listen again and repeat. You can practice your intonation by repeating. We use I'd rather plus infinitive. For example, I would rather help animals. And we use I'd prefer to plus infinitive. So here I prefer to help a person. Now for set 3, look again at the web page on page 48. Which volunteer day activity is best for you? Make a list of reasons why one activity is better than the other. You can write, for example, I prefer to work with people. I like flowers and plants, but I'm scared of insects. Dear students, you can write a dialogue to sign up for a volunteer day activity. Now use the dialogue in exercise 5 to help you. Step 4, you can work in pairs and take turns to practice your dialogue. For example, hello, I would like to sign up for the volunteer day. Great. Do you want to work with people? So let's look at example here. Hello, I would like to sign up for a volunteer day. Great. Do you want to help clean the beach or paint the playground? I don't mind painting as it's also my hobby, but my mom will be angry if she finds paint on my clothes. I think cleaning the beach will be safer. Thanks. Do you need any details from me? Yes, please fill in this form. Now you can add your dialogue for the class. Let's look at the communication kit, expressing preferences. I would like to, it's a nice idea, but I'd rather, I'd prefer to, I don't mind, maybe, it's a better idea. That sounds more interesting. That sounds more fun. Or you can say that is more interesting than. Now let's go to the vocabulary. You have learned vocabulary for geography and landscape. For example, here you have beach, canyon, cave, cliff, coast, desert, forest, island, lake, mountain. Then you have ocean, reef, river, valley, waterfalls. and also you learn vocabulary for animals. Bee, butterfly, crocodile, elephant, giraffe, gorilla, owl, penguin, polar bear, rhinoceros, snake, tiger, turtle, and whale. The last lesson in this video is on writing.
Unit 4. Writing. A geographical description. Exercise 1.
My country. Greece is a small country in southern Europe. It has a population of about 10 million. Many tourists visit Greece every year because of its warm climate, beautiful scenery, and friendly people. Greece has long, dry summers and short winters. July and August are the hottest months of the year, but temperatures are warm from May to October. Greece has hundreds of islands, which have beautiful sandy beaches and clear blue sea. However, a lot of people don't know that Greece also has many forests and mountains with a lot of wildlife. Athens, the capital of Greece, is famous for its amazing ancient monuments, but the islands are the best place to go if you just want to relax. In winter, you can go walking, climbing, and even skiing on Mount Olympus, which, according to legend, was the home of the gods. Eleni, 14.
Dear students, after you read and listened to the description of my country, now match the subheadings with paragraph 1, 2, and 3. The subheadings given are landscape, places to visit, and climate. So the answer for paragraph 1, it is climate. For paragraph 2, it is landscape. And for the third one is places to visit. Dear students, now read the writing focus. Find 4 examples of 2 adjectives together in the description. Writing focus, order of adjectives. When we use 2 or more adjectives together, we use the following order. So we have opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, and material. And then you add in the nouns. Example, a picturesque little. So picturesque and little, they are opinion and size. And village is the noun. Or a long sandy beach. So long is the shape and sandy is the material. The noun is beach. So example, we can have long, dry. And then you have another one, beautiful, sandy. Another one is clear, blue. And the last one, amazing, ancient. So again, opinion, for example, here is picturesque and size is little. Then you have the noun village, or you have the shape long and the material sandy, and the noun is beach. Okay, students, let's go through the writing task. Here you have write a description of your country. Plan, use the paragraph subheadings from exercise 1. Make notes about what you will include under each subheadings. Write your description. Use your notes and the description in exercise 1 to help you. And then check your writing. Check for layout, paragraph with subheadings, and check for the order of adjectives. Dear students, on the next slide, you will see a model answer for the writing task. Remember that the model answer is for students to get some ideas for their own writing. Do try to write your own essays.
My country, Malaysia, is a small independent country. Many races of people live harmoniously together. There are Malays, Chinese, Indians, Arabic, European, Peranakan and other cultures, and Malaysia is a rich country, famous the world over for its rubber and palm oil exports. Kuala Lumpur, the capital city, is the largest in Malaysia, with many modern buildings. Climate. Malaysia enjoys tropical weather year-round. However, due to its proximity to water, the climate is often quite humid. Despite this, the weather is never too hot and temperatures range from a mild 20 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius average throughout the year. The best times to visit, especially for beach holidays, is from January to July. The monsoon season starts from September to December. However, outside the monsoon season, the climate is very pleasant and the weather is characterized by warm sunny days and slightly cooler nights, making Malaysia a pleasant place to visit at almost any time of year. Landscape. Visitors admire the green forested hills, the golden beaches with graceful coconut palms fringing them, the blue sea and, of course, the local cuisine. Foreign tourists find these places ideal for a holiday, as they get away from their cold countries. Places to visit. The best-known tourist sites in Malaysia are the tallest twin towers in the world, the pristine waters of the east coast of Pulau Redang, the enchanting Gunung Mulu National Park and Southeast Asia's highest peak, Mount Kinabalu. Malaysia's cool hill resorts like Cameron Highlands, Fraser's Hill and Genting Highlands make a pleasant and refreshing escape. Penang is Malaysia's most tourist-visited destination. The island manages to embrace modernity while retaining its colonial traditions, due to its well-preserved heritage buildings. Penang's capital, Georgetown, has been accorded a listing as a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site.
Dear students, thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed and learned a lot from this topic. So see you in another lesson, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It is called Educator Omni Tube. I am Madam Gan, signing off. Bye bye.